There was a rumor around Elmwood Park about the glowing basketball court. Kids swore that on certain nights, under a blood-red moon, you could hear the sound of a basketball bouncing though no one was there. Jamal had always brushed off the stories. He was the star player on his high school team and didn't believe in ghost tales. But one night, after a tough loss and a late practice, he decided to head to the court alone. He wanted to clear his head, to sink a few shots where no one could see his frustration. When he got there, the court was empty, bathed in dim moonlight. The net swayed slightly, though the night was still. Jamal dribbled his ball a few times and took a shot. The swish of the net felt good. He exhaled. Then he heard it. A single, distant bounce. He froze, gripping his ball. The sound came again: thud. 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 Hello? He called out, but no one answered. The bouncing grew louder, closer, rhythmic, like the drumming of a heartbeat. From the far end of the court, a shadow emerged. It was tall, impossibly so, with glowing red eyes and a basketball in its claw-like hands. "Wanna play?" The shadow rasped, its voice echoing unnaturally. Jamal's first instinct was to run, but his feet wouldn't move. The shadow tossed its ball at him. He caught it, his hands trembling. The ball was cold, far colder than it should have been. "We played at 21, the shadow said, stepping onto the court. Its movements were smooth, almost mechanical. "Winner stays." "And loser?" Jamal managed to whisper. The shadow grinned, its teeth sharp and glinting. "Loser disappears." Jamal wanted to throw the ball and bolt, but something in the air kept him rooted. The shadow moved first, dribbling with inhuman speed. It crossed Jamal up with a move so quick he barely saw it. Then it soared into the air for a dunk, slamming the ball so hard the rim cracked. "Your turn," it hissed, tossing the ball back to Jamal. Jamal dribbled, his hands shaking, and tried to push past the shadow, but its long arms swatted the ball away effortlessly. It moved like a phantom, blocking every shot, stealing the ball at every opportunity. The score climbed, 5-0. Then 10-0. Then 18-0. Jamal's chest heaved as he realized he couldn't win. The shadow was unstoppable. "Last point," it growled. It drove to the hoop, slamming the ball again with a force that sent a deafening crack through the night. Jamal collapsed to his knees, panting. The shadow loomed over him, its eyes glowing brighter. "You lost," it said, its voice dripping with malice. "And now, you're mine." The last thing Jamal saw was the cracked court splitting open beneath him, a fiery glow spilling out. He screamed as he was dragged down into the depths, the shadow laughing coldly. The next morning, Jamal's teammates found his basketball lying in the center of the court, its surface scorched and faintly glowing. No one ever played there again.